Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels!
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Streaming with Swadin, and wish all my viewers happy Halloween. Although I think this video might get uploaded after 1 or 2 days of the Halloween, but I love the idea of celebrating Halloween. People dress in creepy dresses like ghost and spirit, and they celebrate together, they party together. That's a wonderful idea, and I love that idea a lot. And today I'm going to review one of the most iconic Hollywood classic horror movie, and the name of this movie is The Exorcist, released in the year 1973.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
The Exorcist, directed by William Friedkin, released in 1973, is a path-breaking horror movie of its time. This movie is inspired from William Peter Blatty's novel by the name The Exorcist. This novel was inspired from a real-life incident of exorcism of a young boy from Cottage City, Maryland in 1949, and the horrifying incident in 1634 London exorcism. As I said, that I personally don't believe in spirit, ghost, exorcism, all these things, but I love watching movies, stories and stuff like ghost movies, horror movies or ghost movies. I love watching them. Over the years, we have already seen many movies of this genre, and so it's possible that the current generation might not able to appreciate this movie as much people from the past generation. But when it released, people found this movie really very creepy and extremely spooky, and it was given X certificate, which means that people above 18 can only watch this movie in US. So, and in 1988, British censor board halted the sale of home videos. So you can imagine that even after 15 years, this movie was so scary for lots of people. But over the years, we have seen some really great creepy stuff, and so I don't think that it will have much impact on the current audiences as much it had in back in 70s and 80s. I expected this movie to make me really uncomfortable and scared me, but I was not really affected at all. But I really appreciate the way this movie is made. And movie only has a one-line story of a little girl possessed by demon and how she's affected, and there are lots of silent moments to create very uncomfortable moment throughout the movie, a sense of uneasiness, which is extremely effective. Movie starts with a scene in Iraq, and an archaeologist get a locket of demon on his face, and the opening scene was really great, and the entire environment created in that scene was absolutely wonderful. The movie throughout its 2-hour runtime had some very strange silence and very creepy environment. The movie is extremely environmental, and the background sometimes covered with fogs, or the screen had something in the background that really make you feel the sense of uneasiness and uncomfortable environment that they have made, and I thought that was really a great achievement. The acting by all the actors was great and very believable. All the actors was really very good, but the act put up by the child actor Linda Blair definitely stands out. She surely had the most difficult role to play because she was the girl who was possessed by the ghost. The background music was quite effectively used to heighten the tension, and it was not overused at all. And the visual effect was quite good in 1973 movie. The Exorcist seems so beautifully shot, and it does create a very creepy environment, and especially the scene where the girl is floating in the midair. I thought that was a great scene. And the movie does end in a very high note, with both the priest who does exorcism died in the movie at the end. And I thought that was a great conclusion for this movie. I just felt that they could have had a little more story in it. The plot of this movie is a bit too thin, but they only mostly concentrated on the demon, the possessed girl, and the exorcism, which is not bad, which is actually great. They didn't unnecessarily make this movie long or pointless. People who haven't watched this movie should surely check this movie out. This movie is really fun to watch, and some people might find it much more creepier than I did. I wanted to watch this movie for a very long time, and I couldn't watch, but I felt so happy that finally I could watch it. My rating for this movie is 8 out of 10. And write down below in the comment section that what you thought about this movie, whether you like this movie or not. And if you have any recommendation, do write down in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Be safe, take care, and cheers.